Now, your News 2 Storm Tracker forecast.
Stormy yesterday, nice and pleasant today.
today.
We're moving in the right direction.
Exactly. A little bit chilly out there tonight and a light freeze for those folks that may have gone garden shopping over the 80-degree weekend that we had. But it's going to be a chilly night, but a clear night. We've got a beautiful shot of the full moon rising in the east on our News 2 arena cable. Meanwhile, last night's storms in the red boxes that indicated tornado watches last night are all long gone and pushed on over the mountains of East Tennessee, as well as the Carolina Mountains out into the Atlantic Ocean. And we've seen clearing skies behind that line of storms today. Plenty of sunshine, cool temperatures, but with the clear skies tonight, that temperature is going to tumble. The northwesterly breeze helped cool us down today, but tomorrow, high pressure gets centered just to our south, and that clockwise flow begins to give us a light westerly breeze. And we think with a full day of sunshine, we could be seeing low 60s for our afternoon highs by the afternoon.
Davis Nolan is tracking the storm. He joins us now with more. Davis?
Well, LJ, we've got a really good fix on News 2's Storm Tracker of Dennis now up to a very strong Category 3 at 125 mile-per-hour winds, moving northwest at 13 miles an hour. You can see the radar picking up the very, very tight little eye right here, generally moving northwest at around 13 miles an hour. It'll take more of a north-northwest curve towards that Florida-Alabama border. Unfortunately, the same area, as we've been saying, that was devastated by Hurricane Ivan less than 1 year ago. Here's the path now and how it'll affect Tennessee. Notice it comes ashore tomorrow afternoon, late, and tomorrow evening here along the Florida Panhandle, southern sections of Alabama. Then by 7 a.m. Monday is already pushing through northern parts of Mississippi. We expect to see some rains pushing our way probably late tomorrow night as well as most of Monday. As you can see how the eye reemerged here as it strengthened and pressures dropped across the day.
First, though, we want to get the very latest from Davis Nolan at the News 2 Storm Tracker. Davis?
Well, Bob, we're going to take a look at Storm Tracker and some pretty vivid lightning pushing in from the west in Davidson County. And by the way, Metro Nashville and Davidson County now has a severe thunderstorm warning in effect, and we'll talk about all the warnings momentarily. Look how much lightning we've seen just during the last hour, pushing up I-40 from the west on towards the east. If we look at our 3D imagery of Storm Tracker, we go back out to Ashland City, out Ashland City Highway and I-40, you can see up to 97 strokes of lightning just during the last several minutes, and that's what's making its way into Nashville. You can see as we move over closer to Nashville, the count goes up into the hundreds here as it moves into West Nashville, into the Bordeaux area, and eventually into downtown Nashville. You can see some of that, but now moving on towards the east at around 25 miles an hour. That puts them in Brentwood by 11:53. As we move further down, Hendersonville by 11:53, Antioch 12:03, Gallatin 12:10, Mount Juliet 12:13, and the same thing for Nolansville. And moving down the list there, we see Smyrna, Lebanon, Hartsville, Watertown, and Carthage by around 1:20. Winds are concerned. Now, some of these winds may be aloft that we're looking at right now, but up to 70 mile-per-hour winds there. If we go to one of our other velocity modes here at the surface, is showing up to 58 mile-per-hour winds, so we're not too far off as far as that's concerned. And whether it's 74 or 58, that could easily do damage to trees and power lines. And places like Paris, Tennessee have had numerous power outages, and even the medical center in Paris, Tennessee, without power at this time. Meanwhile, we're going to pan down I-40 because we have those two what I've been calling hot spots. We're going down I-40, there's Highway 96 just south of I-40, and when we get back here down I-40 past White Bluff and over towards the Bonagua area, here's the possible tornado being indicated by next-red Doppler radar. Here's Bonagua right here, Iron Hill, Burns, Tennessee, just north of I-40, as you can see. Blue indicates flash flood warnings for places like Clarksville and Montgomery County, Houston County, also Waverly and Humphreys County, and also Benton County over to the west, with a good deal of rain from these storms as well. Just to show you some of the rainfall totals here in Humphreys County, up to 4 inches of rain total there. But again, more storms continuing to push on towards the east.